guys, it's Nik the Booksmith. Welcome back, welcome back. I was making some notebooks today and I thought I would turn on the camera while I finished these up. They are embarrassingly easy, but with a lot of new ones around, maybe some of these little tips and tricks will help some of the new ones. All right, so because I needed some little notebooks and it is 19 degrees outside and ain't nobody got time for that, I just grabbed one of my cardstock pads, and out of the back I took one of the pages with the 6x6 squares to use. So this is a good way to use up some of those. After I cut out those 6x6, I shortened them to be 5 inches tall and 6 inches wide. And I'm just going to grab one of those and my scoreboard, and I'm going to give it a really light score, just exactly down the middle at 3 inches. And then I took 5 pieces of paper that are the same size as the cover. And I'm just going to fold these up just like that. Give those a nice sharp crease. And don't worry that the edges are a little uneven on the end. And then I'm going to take that cardstock and I'm going to fold that around those 5 pieces of paper. And that's why I just give it a really light crease. It's just to help it fold, but it's not really to crease it. It's just to give it a little bit of a score. And then I'll take just a couple of paper clips, put one on either side so the paper doesn't shift around. And on these, what I ended up doing was just running them through the sewing machine on the longest stitch. So the basting stitch, or whatever it is that is your longest stitch, and I just went real slow through the middle. You don't have to do that. You can sew it by hand, which is simple to do. Just going to grab my stapler and give it 3 staples. As simple as that. So now all that is stapled together, and I usually just use my guillotine cutter, but I'll just grab my craft knife. And there we are. Super simple little notebooks. Embarrassingly simple. Then I'm going to put some labels on some of these just because, I don't know, they need labels. And I'm going to use this little tiny printer that the Phomemo company sent me. They did not pay me to make this video or anything. They just asked me to try it out and review it, let them know what I thought. So, shall we? They sent me some printer paper to go with it. This is a thermal printer, which means that it does not have any ink in it. The printer paper is reactive to the thermal printer. So when you load it up into the little roll here in the back and you feed it through, then it heats up in here, and wherever it heats up, it prints on this paper. This is adhesive sticker paper. They also have card paper, just regular card paper, but they sent me the adhesive rolls. So these are a little bit wider. This is the 8 centimeter, and then this is the, it's like 5, a little over 5 centimeters. So that is what is loaded up into the printer, because I didn't need anything real big since the notebooks are small. I downloaded the app and I open it up, and when it gets open, it will ask what kind of paper I'm using, and I have the continuous roll, not the card. So I select that, and then it opens to the main page. I'm going to turn it on, and I just press the on button until the green light turns on. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into templates, and I'm going to grab one of the graphics that is in here. There's even like a little keyboard so you can type something on the graphic. There are to-do lists and frames. So which one do I want? I will choose this little light bulb. And I'm going to hit the save button up here at the top right, and then go back to the home page and hit print images. And then I'm going to choose that, and there it is. I'm going to just center it in the middle there. And then I'm going to hit the print button up at the top right. I'm going to make sure that the 5 centimeter paper is chosen, which is also up here. I'm going to hit print, and it's going to ask me to pair it to the printer. So I do that, and then I'm going to hit print, and there it goes. And there is my little light bulb label. And I didn't type anything on these because I thought I would show you that you can write on them. So I'm just going to write bright ideas. Now the trick is, if you don't have fingernails, it's getting the backing off the paper.
2 hours later.
I guess I'll do it straight up and down. So there's my Bright Ideas notebook. They do not print in color, print in black and white, so that is one drawback. However, you can also use them like a little coloring book image too, and color them in with markers. If you use a Sharpie permanent marker, then it's pretty much dry immediately. However, if you use just a regular felt tip marker, then you have to let it dry a little bit. And I'll hit save. I'll go back to the home page, hit print image, then I'll hit photo editing, and I'll choose that one. So there it is. Center it on there, and then I'll hit print and print. So there is this one. I think I will cut it out before I color it. And then once it's on there, I think it's easier to color it in. I could see kids having a lot of fun coloring little labels for their drawers or books or bins or cubbies or something. And then this will be notes. There's that one. And I'll do one more. Choose another one. I'm just going to save that and go back to print images, photo editing, and I'll click this one, and then I'll hit the print button and print. There we go. I think this little printer would be good for, one, folks that don't care that it only prints black and white. Maybe for people that use planners, they could print out their own little graphics and stickers that whatever that they want, especially if somebody doesn't have room for a big printer or they don't want to deal with the ink and, you know, all that stuff. I think I'm going to cut off the black outline. I'm not keen on that right now. But there's all kinds of graphics and to-do lists and all kinds of things inside the templates panel that you can choose. This one. I needed some new notebooks, but it's really cold out, so I didn't want to go get any. And then I felt guilty like ordering any like online or anything, because it's not like I don't have the materials to make notebooks. We all know that I have a little bit of paper hanging around. So I was like, all right, I'm just gonna make some notebooks, and then that way it'll be done and they'll be ready to use. So yeah, so I've got bright ideas, notes, and how about to do? To do. And I thought it was a perfect time to try out the printer. So a couple things about the app that I noticed, and it might be just me. So just know that when you're on this home page, if you click on templates, then there are graphics. And then also, if you click down at the bottom where it says graphic, there are more graphics. But instead of clicking up here too much, if I scroll through like this, instead of clicking around, then it stays open much, much longer. If you don't, for some reason, the app will freeze and then crash on at least on me. I do have to choose the next topic if I want to go to the next topic, but then I can scroll through. So there's stamps and food. There's a typewriter and mushrooms. And sometimes it takes a second for the images to load on the page. Even though they only print in black and white, you can color them in if you want. There's a lot of cute stuff in here. A lot more than I thought. But as you can see, I clicked around too much and now it's frozen. So it might just be me. This is an older tablet, so it might just be me. That happens a lot. It's okay. So see, it's crashed on me. I just wanted you to know that little quirk. There is also a collage, but you have to save them to your photos first. And let's say I want this camera. I'm going to save it down here, and then I'll go back and I'll choose that one and I'll save that one. I like that one, and that one, and that one. So then I'm going to go into print images, and then I'll hit collage. I'll choose one. You can choose 6. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I hit done. And I just got to scoot the little camera down a little bit. And there we go. And then I'll hit print. And then you have all these little icons that can be used in planners or notebooks or anything, really. All right, well, I will let you all go for now. I have some exciting projects that I'm in the planning stages and working on, so I'll be showing the progress on those. And the next Craft Time Mysteries, I am writing that out, so we'll be able to do that, and we'll keep sewing together the little eco print book. All right, guys. Well, thank you for joining me with this really, really, really simple craft today. But I know you all have paper. I know you do, because I peeked in your window and I saw your craft closet. I know you have paper, so don't go buy a notebook. Just make some. Doesn't matter what size they are. Just go make some. And thank you to the Phomemo company for sending me the little printer to play with. There's a lot of cute stuff in there, and I think I'll get a lot of use out of that. All right, guys, I hope you have a great rest of your day, and I will see you all really, really soon in the next video. Bye, guys.